Well, the presidential office on Wednesday were raided by the police officers, followed by an investigation into his declaration of martial law that gathered pace. The Special Investigation Team has conducted a raid on the Presidential Office, the National Police Agency, the Seoul Metropolitan Police Agency and the National Assembly Security Service. Yoon is the subject of criminal investigation on insurrection charges over his short-lived imposition of martial law, but he has not been arrested or questioned by the authorities. Yoon is already under a travel ban. In other updates, South Korea's former defense minister tried to kill himself shortly before he was formally arrested over his role in month's martial law operation. Now, Defense Minister Kim Yoon resigned last Thursday and was formally arrested on Tuesday based on the charges including engaging in critical duties during an insurrection and abuse of authority to obstruct the exercise of rights. During a parliamentary hearing, the Commissioner General of the Korea Correctional Service said the former minister tried to kill himself minutes before his arrest was announced. South Korea's National Assembly Speaker Woo Won-shik has invoked the parliamentary right to launch an investigation into the martial law situation. South Korean Prime Minister said he blames himself for failing to stop the emergency martial law that was declared by President Yoon last week. Thousands of protesters rallied outside the parliament in Seoul, demanding the impeachment and arrest of South Korea's President Yoon and the disbandment of his party following last week's martial law attempt. U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen spoke to South Korean Finance Minister and expressed appreciation for the close communication between the Korean Ministry of Economy and Finance and the U.S. Treasury Department following recent events in the Republic of Korea. On the other hand, North Korea has reported for the first time on South Korea's ongoing political turmoil, saying Yoon Suk-yeol's insane act as a serious crisis of governance and impeachment, declared martial law unexpectedly and unleashed the guns of the fascist dictatorship of the people. And Amritpal Singh joins us on phone line. Good morning, Amrit. Now, chaos continues after it all began with 6 hours of martial law in South Korea. Reports further suggest that the president was not present in the office when the raids took place. Fill us in with more details, Amrit.
When this raid took place, this raid was conducted by the Special Investigation Team because he's to see if there is enough evidence to book him for and try him for insurrection. Now, insurrection is a charge in which the president does not enjoy presidential immunity. On other charges, he enjoys presidential immunity for actions taken during his term in office. So if there is enough evidence, though the Special Investigation Team raided the office of the president, they raided the office of the Seoul Metropolitan Police, and also of the National Assembly guards. And they've said to have collected some kind of documents, They shall be going through those documents to see if there is enough evidence to press a charge of insurrection against the president. So in that sense, the political crisis has deepened for the president. He not only faces political hurdles because the opposition is trying to bring in an impeachment motion again after the last attempt failed. And this time around, there are other lawmakers from the president's own party, the People's Power Party or the PPP, who have said that they will vote. The last time around, only 2 had voted in the motion. Therefore, they did not have enough numbers to carry through the impeachment motion. So now, if there is substantial evidence, then his legal challenges could also, become graver and could signal the end of the road for him.
And also with this, Speaker of the National Assembly has also kick-started its probe on Wednesday in the early hours of Wednesday. What next are we expecting on this, Amrit?
Well, there are, multiple processes going on. One is the political process of impeachment. So if the president is impeached, there are enough number of votes that they can get more than 200 votes then his impeachment happens. The other is the special investigation team, which is trying to see if he can be legally tried and charged for insurrection. In that case, he faces legal challenges. The third is there is some kind of negotiation, backroom deals going on between the ruling party to see that he's made to resign in February or March, and then the president could go himself. But that is a lengthy process because much negotiation, much deals will happen till the time he is in power. As we know that he one of his Secret Service officers has claimed that he called him on the secret line and ordered that he barred lawmakers from entering the parliament and drag out the lawmakers. So even the impeachment process, even if the parliament rules, then in their system it goes to a court, and the court then sees whether the parliament, what the parliament has done is legal. So that could mean another 3 months because the court has 180 days to decide the legality of the parliament's actions. It's unlike our country where impeachment happens and the parliament is supreme. There it is subject, on impeachment it's subject to a court assent. So, it will be chaos in the coming days depending upon how the situation, unless he throws in the towel and resigns.
All right, thank you so much, Amritpal, for joining us and bringing us the latest on the current happenings there in South Korea.